Erock's late. Erock. Erock's late. Erock. Erock's late. Erock. Erock's late. Erock. On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Why do you have to make it official at the end? On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, it's got to be.
Can't it just be the Erock is late little thing we play? What's wrong, Timmy?
Because we're about to address Erock's tardiness.
Yes.
And stupid Sam has the video camera out already.
Oh, yeah. Sam takes such pleasure in any time Erock is on the receiving end of some crap.
Sam, have you ever had your face just squashed? Because you really are an ass.
You ever been punched?
No. No, I'm just trying to do my job. I want to make sure.
How have you avoided a good
sound
beating?
thrashing?
Yeah. Do you know, like, Kung Fu or something?
No, I just keep, like, security measures in front of me. Like, nobody here is going to hit me because they'll get fired.
Really?
Yeah, I hope.
So you're going to tell if you get hit, is pretty much what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, in a big way. I mean, this isn't about me.
So,
Right. It's all about he is such a smartass.
Yeah, Sam definitely is the biggest of the smart asses. Erock just walked in pretty much 5 minutes ago, right? Right,
Yeah,
Erock?
Right at pretty much the start of the show.
And he gave us an on-air version and an off-air version of why he is late, and we all quickly realized that the versions are the same. So we're really confused.
Yeah. I was getting spy reports on text last night that Erock was at the concert at Madison Square Garden.
There was a big concert. You had
He was at the
Kid Rock
and
Leonard Skinner. Who else? Run DMC.
Reverend Run.
Reverend Run. Because he's doing his solo thing.
So I was getting reports, and all I'm thinking is, oh boy, this won't bode well for the program tomorrow.
I was offered a ticket. Erock called me.
Yeah?
He says, I got a couple tickets. Would you and your girl like to go? And I said, Erock, I would love to go. I love the Kid Rock.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of like the Leonard Skinner.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the lead singer died many, many years ago. But, hose it down and then get a new lead singer, and they've been rocking ever since, right?
Yeah. When I got offered Erock's ticket, I was like, oh, that's right. I wasn't offered Erock's ticket. Yeah, that's right.
Oh. But I said to Erock, it's a school night. I can't go to this concert. I got to be responsible. But you, my friend, go and have fun.
You had a ticket for that?
Yeah.
Apparently extra ones and everything. Extra tickets that he asked Opie if he wanted to go, and then everybody else can pretty much just go F themselves.
Look, I'm on his hero list. What could I do?
I know, in a big way.
This is what you get when you're on his hero list. You get offers for, concerts every once in a while. And wrestling events.
Are you just hoping one day he says yes and you two could hang like buds?
Well, I had extra tickets only because Sam and his girlfriend couldn't make it. So
because Sam was being responsible, maybe, and getting some sleep.
Why would you invite Sam? Sam hates you.
No.
Oh God, damn, he's the worst.
So, what's the on-air version of why you were late?
The on-air version is that I didn't set my alarms when I got home, and I woke up at 5:30.
Why did you forget to set all of them?
Who forgets to set their alarms?
And
the alarms these days, you don't really set them, right?
No.
Yeah, they just
you set them once, and then you turn it off. It's ready to go for tomorrow.
The whole week.
Right.
You have the week, the weekends, different settings, 2 alarms, independent of each other.
What, you got old school alarms still?
You crank up an alarm clock, and it goes ring-a-ling-a-ling.
How many alarms do you have?
There's 2. There's one electronic and one wind-up.
Mm-hmm.
In case the power goes out.
And you have to set them every night.
You got to set the electronic one every night.
I usually do, yeah.
What do you mean you usually do? Either you do or you don't.
Because when she gets up, she turns off the alarms on the electronic clock because she gets up later than I do.
By the way, enough with the "I'm really tired" voice.
I like that. Look, I'm really exhausted.
She gets.
We're
We're all tired. Trust me.
Right. So what, you have the one alarm that you have as a backup in case there's no electricity.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Should get a
wind-up.
third one that in case you're retarded. I guess it's the other two.
I gotta play this.
You're a liar!
Oh wow!
Goddamn liar!
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
No one forgets to set their alarm. Sorry, pal.
No, you do have to turn them on and off because when it goes off in the morning, if you turn it off and then turn it back on, the alarm keeps going on the clock,
What?
Yeah, what?
on the wind-up clock.
Oh, he's trying a diversion, I
No,
think.
it's not
Yeah.
a version.
No? Okay.
All right, so that's the on-air version. Now you gotta tell the off-air version.
I'm
Just,
not telling.
but it's the same version.
No, but it involves other people, and I'm not doing that.
Oh.
So just say
Who'd you go to the
these.
show
Sounds
with?
mysterious.
So you had no one to go to the show with. Who'd you go with?
Jimmy, he could so tell this story.
Yeah, there's not a bad story at
So
all.
just don't mention names.
Okay.
Say it's people, it's this, it's that.
Just say somebody who made the worst decision of her life, and a couple of a couple of other people.
And her friends. Worst decision. What's the off-air version? You kind of messed up the show today. So the least you could do is give us some good radio out of it.
The off-air version is obviously who I was with and her friends had a little too much fun at the concert, and had to make sure that some of them got home okay.
Okay, so how many of them?
Very
were
noble.
Yeah, very noble.
So what did that entail? Making sure they get home okay. And how much fun did they have?
They started partying around 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
All
Little
right.
pre-game for the big show.
So they had it's all right. So they had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Was there passing out at involved?
Yeah, there was
Ooh.
a few people.
A few people.
Pretty much right as Kid Rock started.
Right.
And
Can I ask how many were at the show with you? Yourself and how many people?
there was 8 of us.
You and 7 of your posse.
The Erock posse.
Yes.
Okay.
And about half that decided to pass out right as Kid Rock started.
Wow. Where'd you meet them at rookies.com?
Passed out.
Yeah. And
Half of them.
one disappeared for a while until we saw security bring her back saying she wasn't allowed to go near the stage.
Right, that's good. That's a good one.
I love this visual. Erock the babysitter. Did you get buzzed yourself there, Erock?
No, I was drinking Diet Coca. Drying Diet Coke.
Diet Coca?
Diet Coca.
Not only did you did drink last night, you're still drunk.
No, I didn't drink.
Who
at all.
says Diet Coca?
No one. No, because no one drinks Coca.
I did not.
So how much Diet Coca did you have?
I had 2.
The only thing.
Not
I'm gonna say.
one drink.
Not one drink
The whole night.
the whole night. While everyone else was partying with their big plastic cups and most of the people around me indulging in some illegal activities, I was sitting there.
What
with,
kind of illegal activities?
Yeah, pot.
Coca.
Yeah, if you don't work Diet Coke into your phone call today, we don't want anything to do with you. I had a couple Diet Cocas.
They had a mirror. They just poured it on.
Poured what, Jimmy?
The
Poured
Diet
what?
Coca.
Diet Coca.
The uncoca Coca.
Well, the Coca's cut so much that it's Diet Coca.
Oh,
So you got one of them wandering around trying to get on stage to do what? Sing with Kid Rock?
I don't know what exactly she was doing at the stage. We just saw the guard with the little flashlight bringing her back over and saying she had to stay here or they were going to throw her out.
Okay.
So they brought her back. Everybody else was having fun, and I'm sitting there with my my little red cup of diet soda and just enjoying myself. pretty much.
Okay.
Sounds like a great night.
Yeah. It's, whew.
So you're late because you had to make sure they got home safely?
Part
What
of it.
time
But
were
then you
you
leave-
in your house?
I got back about 11:45.
Okay, that's relatively speaking
That's
with this
doable.
show and stuff. It's not that late.
It's doable.
And if you hadn't been drinking
Yeah.
and it's only 11:45, that seems like a no-brainer. You're fine.
Yeah. When
I've been hammered at 2 a.m.
when you,
Absolutely.
and still remember to set my alarm.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, hold on. What Stan, you meant, what did you say?
I said 3 times a week I go to bed at midnight and get up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a matter of what time I got home as much as I did not set the alarm when I did get home.
Why?
I was dealing with some things.
So perhaps
Erock, you're the worst. How
Perhaps there was
how
a-
dumb are you, really? Well, you need to take an IQ test.
it's a little back and forth.
Because, well, he was drinking Diet Coca. He gets home at 11:45. You're in the right frame of mind to set alarm clocks. Maybe you're not in the right frame of mind to do trigonometry or like negotiate the Middle East peace treaty. But to set an alarm, I think you could do that quite easily.
I could have, yes. I didn't. And
What were you dealing with?
I was
What is this? It couldn't be that bad.
no. I'm trying to figure out.
Was it a heroin mule staying at your house?
No. I was dealing with the person that I had to bring home, and I forgot to set the alarm when I got into.
What was wrong with the person that you brought home?
Had been partying since 5 o'clock that day, and
They weren't feeling too well?
yeah, they were not feeling too well.
Why so secretive?
Yeah.
Everyone
Like, did you commit?
everyone slips up every once in a while.
Yeah.
So someone you know had a little too much to drink, or maybe a little too much indulging.
Maybe a little of that.
Was it something like that, there, Erock?
Did you have to hold someone's forehead?
Maybe a deadlift out of the cab too.
Oh.
And you,
Oh, a deadlift out of the cab is a rough one.
considering you have no muscle tone, that must have been a nightmare. All right, Erock.
And how long did that last?
It was after 12 last I looked.
11:45 till after 12.
You got home at 11:45, and then it was after 12, so it could be 16 minutes of pure hell.
Wow, that's a hell of a situation.
What time do you normally get up? 4:30?
No, it's usually like it goes off at 3:45 and at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Wait a minute, then how come you're here? Where do you live?
I live over in Hoboken.
In Hoboken?
Yeah.
You could walk here.
There's no there.
Why is your mouth so dry?
Yeah.
I also hadn't brushed my teeth either.
Today?
Yeah.
What? Why?
I thought you meant since we flipped formats.
suffer.
Do you want to smell it?
What?
Do you want to smell it?
Thank you.
He's drunk.
Where's Pat Duffy?
No, I have one. I brought it.
He just asked if we want to smell his breath. Are you drunk?
Well, hold on now. I think that somebody should.
Here comes Pat Duffy.
Wait,
Pat
hold on,
Duffy,
Erock,
could you
that's-
smell Erock's breath for us?
Tell us what's going on in there. All right, mic him up. There we go.
Yes.
Get a good one.
Ew, he's getting some crud together.
That's definitely been partying breath.
Oh, it is.
Oh, really?
All right, Pat Duffy would know.
You smell alcohol on his breath?
No.
Not really, but there's definitely it just seems like he's had a long night, if anything.
It's long night breath.
Wow.
yeah, he needs to rinse with some Diet
Hold on,
Coca.
Sam. Can I hold the camera for a minute? Sure. Sam, is it bad? Hold on.
Sam, you're really going to take a shot of Erock's breath? Usually it's bad after he brushes his teeth, so.
Here we go. Wow, God, even Erock can't take it.
No, he spit on me.
Well,
He spit on you.
well, he started kind of gagging and coughing.
It smells like a mixture of Big A's tongue scrapings and Diet Coca.
Let's say hi to Paul in New York. Paul, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Paul.
But that ass do too many shots of garlic butter saw.
Yeah.
Sick,
What do you say?
You make me sick,
making me sick, Erock.
All right, Paul, that's the bit.
Doing shots of garlic butter saw.
You know what? Paul came up with a bit, though. Everything has to end with ah.
Well, of course.
Erock is sick, ah.
Erock.
And he didn't sleep.
Calling him Coca-motive breath.
All right, Erock.
Yeah, very funny, Fred.
Erock, you're very mysterious. You really are. You're extremely mysterious. Basically, it was no big deal last night, but for some reason, it's a thing with you.
He's acting like he was pulling people out of Rwanda.
Thank
barely
you.
alive.
Yes. It's acting like you went over to China to do some digging.
Yeah.
Between radio shows.
What are you doing?
What?
The rest of the stuff wasn't the problem. The problem was that I didn't set the alarm, and I'm pissed.
We know enough about the alarm.
I know. How'd you forget? When you head hit the pillow, didn't you think something's not right?
Yeah, it's like this thing we've been doing for years now, that we've had to set the alarm, all of us.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, but last night I didn't.
What time did you wake up?
I looked over. It was 5:30.
So how'd you wake up at 5:30?
What woke you up?
I don't know. My eyes just kind of jumped open, and I looked in, and I just started screaming. And
Oh my God! Oh boy!
come on.
Why did you start screaming? You're shirtless.
Goddamn liar! Well, wonderful. All right, well, that's about it. Erock, you're here, so start doing your job, whatever that is. All right, should we take our first break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks to the boys for doing a little extra this morning, having to make up for something.
Yeah. You want to thank the guys for doing your job today, Erock?
Sam and Danny and Than?
Erock, you want to thank the guys?
Travis?
thank you.
Oh, boy, that killed him.
That wasn't a good thank you.
He
very
doesn't
warm.
want to thank anybody.
Thanks for what?
Thanks for setting up the studio for me this morning.
I noticed it was really set up nicely, too, this morning.
It sure was. How was the concert?
First part was I didn't get. It was
What do you say? The first part you didn't get?
Yeah.
What does that mean? We said, how's the concert? The first part I didn't get.
I think
What was it, math?
I think Erock secretly smokes pot.
nah. I haven't. Never.
What did you not get?
No, just Leonard Skinner was the first act, and just everybody who was a Leonard Skinner fan was out of their effing minds, and just seeing all these psychos and trash.
Are you okay?
There's something wrong with him.
I'm fine.
Are you fine?
I'm fine.
You're in another world
The
today.
first part he didn't get.
What didn't you comprehend?
What didn't you get? It's like a bunch of guys just playing instruments.
It's an
Yeah,
essay
exactly.
question.
It's pretty easy to get.
Did you not know how the sound was coming? Fox?
Or they decided to do their show in German? I mean, what didn't you
Yeah,
get?
what didn't
No.
you get?
Well, besides from only knowing, I think maybe 2 of their songs, just everybody around.
How do you only know 2 Leonard Skinner songs?
songs? huh?
honestly.
I would love to get a set list now.
Especially someone that's been in radio.
Leonard Skinner, all they do is play their hits, and they had many of them.
Yeah.
They might play a couple obscure songs, but for the most part, they go with some longer jams.
What was the encore?
They didn't have an encore. The Leonard Skinner.
Yes, they did. It was Freebird.
What was the last song they played?
I didn't realize that.
Jesus Christ. Were you at the show?
I don't even think he was at the show.
I think something's up.
Something is
really
up. Guy.
No, I was at the show. I saw some...
You don't know that Leonard Skinner's last song is Freebird?
That was the other song that I knew. But I didn't know that was... I didn't know they left the stage because I wasn't... I came back to my seat. They were doing Freebird. I was online and came back. They were doing Freebird. I didn't realize they left the stage and came back to do Freebird. What?
What were you online for?
Diet Coca?
Hot dogger?
Hot dog.
I don't think he was at the show.
There's something he's not
That's why
telling here.
This should have been a 5 or 10 minute story.
Of course.
We know. Well, I apologize to the listeners, but something is going on here today.
I think he's folding on the questioning.
He certainly is. It's
NG?
like, I didn't get it. You didn't get a rock show?
No,
And then you didn't know that they played Freebird. Anthony had to tell you that they have a song called Freebird.
No, I knew Freebird. I just didn't know that was the encore.
That was the encore.
Because when I left, they were on stage. When I came back, they were on stage, and then they left, and then it took a while till Kid Rock came on.
But Anthony asked you what was the last song they played, and you didn't know.
It was the encore. So
I didn't know that was usually encores. They finish, they leave the stage, and then they come back and do 1 or 2 songs. That's the encore.
Yeah, but if you sat down and they're playing Freebird and then they don't come back,
you would know that Freebird was the last song.
Freebird was the last song, and
they were also the first band playing. So I figured they did a full set and they left because then they had to set up for Kid Rock and the guy from Jay Giles' band and Reverend Run.
All 3 of them together?
Yeah, Peter Wolf.
Yeah.
But it was Kid Rock's show, but between...
All right, how many songs did you sit through, Leonard Skinner?
That I know the names of were 2.
What 2?
Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird.
But you didn't know Freebird.
Yeah.
No, I knew Freebird. I didn't know that was the encore.
I could name 20 Leonard Skinner songs they probably would have played a concert, and I haven't listened to Skinner actively in a long time.
The only other song that I knew, well, kind of knew, is because they had part of the lyrics up on the screen on the stage.
Yeah.
It was a song that goes, "That Smell."
Well, you should know that one.
I didn't know that.
I want to dedicate this to Erock's toothbrush.
Erock, I want to see you from the stage. Lift up your Diet Coca. This one's for you, brother. Hope your chick's feeling better. And why is this whore trying to get on stage? Ruining my vibe, man. Something's up, Erock.
No.
We've been doing this a very long time.
No,
you are not telling the truth. You barely saw Leonard Skinner. You barely saw this concert.
Did they dedicate Simple Man to you? Thanks, Chris.
Or Call Me the Breeze, as in his brain. Nothing? All right, I tried.
You got to boo yourself occasionally.
All right, we got to take a break, but we're not going to drop this storyline today. Certainly not.
We have another one, I believe, going on, too.
Yeah, well, we want to get to the Anthony thing and the secret messages that are going back and forth between him and Jill Nicolini, the traffic girl here in New York City on Channel 11.
I haven't sent any secret messages.
Well, she's been sending secret messages all morning long during her traffic reports.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get into that right after the break. Love is in the air, my friends. A lot of people think you're on drugs, Erock.
Yeah.
Are you on cold medicine or something?
Eric is on drugs. Did he get later? Eric, was it better than Air Supply? Does Eric have an eye patch on? Oh,
Lingy dingy.
Erock would make a horrible trucker. Jim was late yesterday. Lay off Erock.
Yeah, but
but when Jim's late, there's no. It's the story is simple.
Yeah, I relapsed, did drugs, and I overslept.
Right.
That's it.
The last time I was late was probably a year before that. I literally have not overslept like that in a year.
Huh?
I probably haven't overslept like that in a year.
But when Erock comes running in and says he's got an on-air version and an off-air version while he's late, and it's the same story, you got to go there. It's a little weird.
and then he didn't get the first band, and
Right.
Yeah.
And then
didn't know the encore, and
he said
I
that the
don't
reason
know.
he's late was because he had to leave the concert early. Like, what? Wouldn't you be late because you stayed all the way to the end and then got stuck in traffic, which makes it more of a nightmare to get home?
Yeah.
When the clock is ticking as far as you getting some good sleep in. And then he says he had to deal with somebody that was staying at his house. Jesus. But he only had to deal with that for 15 minutes. Usually when your girl or somebody is, really sick from a concert, it could be hours. Yeah. Hours of rubbing their back and taking care of them.
Yelling.
Yeah. In Erock's case, it was 15 minutes.
I got home at 11:45. I was up, I think, till 12.